Hello, Danielle.
Hi.
Welcome to Star Test, the computer interview.
Thank
Please just relax and enjoy yourself.
My name is Danielle Dax and I'm a musician. I write and record all my own music, I produce it, and I guess also I'm an all-round artist. I paint, I design record covers, I make clothes.
Here are 9 categories of questions. Please select a category by simply touching the screen.
Sweet and sour. 8.
Which is your best physical feature?
Oh, my hair. 1.
What do you most like about yourself?
That I'm very straight, candid and forthright. I think that's, and I'm not a coward. 12.
What sort of people make you feel uncomfortable?
Bigots, very sexist people, very racist people, people who are very insensitive, and people that don't have a sense of humour. I think there's something wrong with someone that can't laugh at themselves. I think it shows a kind of conceited ignorance in a way. 13.
What was your funniest practical joke?
Oh, God. Well, there've been quite a lot. I mean, stupid things like dyeing someone's hair purple and turquoise when they were asleep once. And unfortunately, they got the sack the next day, but just things like that. 11.
What's the one thing that you don't have in your life that you would really like?
A cat, or lots of cats, lots of pets, in fact, but I have allergies to animals, so I can't have any at all, which is, I suppose, in a way, how some women especially might feel about not being able to have children. I mean, my big passion is animals, and I always feel that there's something lacking by not having them. 15.
Which parts of your body might you choose to change?
Oh dear, well that depends on what kind of mood I'm on. I think I'm not really that sort of preoccupied with it. There are days when I'd like to look completely different, and there are days when I'm quite realistic. 9.
What do you collect?
I'm an avid book collector, really to my detriment, because I have too many books and not enough space. I also collect weird and wonderful instruments. I have been collecting them since the early 80s. I have a sitar, a zaz, which is like a Turkish stringed instrument. I have 24 Ecuadorian panpipes that someone brought me back from a field trip. I have a flute that's made out of a chair leg. About 11 guitars, saxes, trumpets, lots of things like that. I don't collect objects, I don't collect knickknacks or anything, but instruments, books, anything that you can learn from. And if I were rich, I would like to collect land and leave it for, the sake of animals and birds and ecology generally. That would be wonderful.
Now please select a new category.
Before and after.
Before and after. Please choose any number.
And I have 7.
What would you like to have been if you'd had a different career?
Ooh, Elizabeth I, or Jesus maybe, without the suffering. 9.
Did you ever run away from home?
Once, when I was about 16 and wasn't allowed to go to a party, so I ran away for 3 days. 3.
What nicknames have you had?
Pinchbeck, Winchelsea. They used to call me Fishface at school, which was rather unpleasant. Dandy, my mother used to call me Dandy. And probably lots of rude things too. 14.
If you could meet yourself as a 16-year-old, what advice would you give yourself?
Believe in what you want to do and don't be put off, especially by men or boys, and just work really hard and have that self-belief. I think Noel Coward once said, to be a star, you must have inherent belief in your own destiny, and I think there's quite a lot of truth in that. 6.
What do you write in your diary?
Well, I keep 2 different sorts of diaries. I keep an everyday diary, which is full of trivia to do with, you know, went to X, Y, or Z and saw blah, blah, blah. And I also keep a dream diary, which to me is quite important because I think that there isn't just such a thing as the real world. I think there are parallel worlds, and I think dreams can influence your everyday life, and they're just very entertaining. I draw a lot of my creativity from my dreams.
Which is your favourite painting?
Well, I like lots of different paintings. My favourite artists are really like Chagall, I like Ed Keenholz, I like Picasso, Kandinsky, lots and lots.
Who is your favourite author?
Again, it's really difficult to choose just one. I like Ian Banks a lot. I like The Wasp Factory in particular. I like Tamar Yanovich. I like Ian McEwan, and I like J.G. Ballard an awful lot.
Do you take sugar in tea?
Oh God, no, horrendous.
What car do you drive?
I don't drive at the moment, but if I could, I think I'd like to have a customised hearse with a double bed in the back.
Who is your favourite designer?
I like Pam Hogg, I like Moschino, Boyd and Story, elements of Jean-Paul Gaultier.
Where did you last go on holiday?
I went to Mexico, it was wonderful.
Who is your favourite actor?
I like Robert De Niro and Al Pacino. I like Glenda Jackson, Flora Robson, Betty Davis. Yeah, Michael Caine as well.
Who is your favourite film director?
Well, I liked David Lynch's Eraserhead. I think that's one of my all-time favourites.